the look of it. And we're going to just be playing a little bit of the campaign. So, this looks chill. It does seem chill. Reminds you of a Celtic font? I mean, looks like a lot of things. But anyway, so this, like I said earlier, this is TFM, The First Men. This is a game that's been on my wish list for forever. And this is an early, I think, look at the early access build. So this game, actually, what is the actual release date of this? It does have a release date. November the 2nd is when it releases proper. So like a week from now is when this game releases into early access. This game's been in development for ages, and it's kind of a, like I was saying, a god game combined with city building and, you know, other things that I personally tend to enjoy. Feels like it'll scratch a dwarfy itch. I don't know if it actually will, but it feels like it will. So I'm kind of working under the assumption that it will. We're going to be playing the campaign, which says embark on an adventure of your own, of your chosen story. Fine-tuned and handmade to provide strong senses of polished settings, plots and characters with tailored events and conflicts and endgame objectives. You can also play a custom map, which is enjoy a vast variety of maps that does not fit the rules of the campaign, or skirmish maps and have their own custom set of rules. There goes... Wait, what do you mean? I stopped streaming Dwarf Fortress and 90% of the people watching Dwarf Fortress leave with me? I mean, it's what happens when I got 80 people watching and the next highest viewed stream has 4. I mean, I feel kind of bad, but it tends to happen when whoever the biggest streamer on a channel leaves. So, we're going to start this campaign. Yes. So, these are our different campaigns. There's the tutorial... Danya. I think we'll just play. We'll play the tutorial because that's what we need to do. Taratha. Thanks for gifting a third 5-pack of the day. White Pony one. You're very kind. Seriously. You're very kind. I also know like every single one of those people, and one of them's in chat right now. So, congrats. Dalitha, on getting a subscription. Taratha, an escapee from a pirate ship, finds herself washed ashore on a mysterious island, and she has to find Hagen to establish a settlement and decide whether to stay in the island to cleanse it from all threats or leave by building a boat. This fast-paced tutorial will teach you about every aspect of the game before you dive into other maps. Good luck. So previously, this game was just custom map, and the tutorial was just a few pop-ups in games, so we'll see if this tutorial is a bit more explanatory. Tutoria! It's a funny name. Learn the basics of how to navigate the world in The First Men, locate and rescue Hagen, Taratha's friend, and build a boat or cleanse the island from all gnolls. Gosh, I love this game's art. Beautiful. Beautiful! Well, there's our person. This young lady's name is Taratha. She's not aware yet. Yeah, she looks kind of out. But she recently washed ashore to this island. She and her companion, Hagen, escaped from a pirate ship, and the ocean was kind enough to deliver her here after a vicious storm last... Crab! Nice big crab. If Hagen experienced the same fate as her, maybe they can make this place their home. They only have one way to find out, though. Let's go on an adventure. First... Okay, skip that one. You can scroll by using W, A, S, and D, or the arrow keys. It's also possible to scroll by dragging your cursor to the edges of the screen, all that jazz. Okay. Now... Okay, so I've got direct control. Cool. Now you have to give orders to your characters. Try ordering Taratha towards the northern path, this cove. Do so by pressing right-click That is pretty menacing, though. This reminds you of Stone's character art. Reminds me of a lot of things, but I just think this game looks gorgeous. Excellent. Now let's continue following the path across the forest patch in search for Hagen. Notice the black areas around Teretha shrinks as she moves through the path, and the black area around her represents the terrain, so that has not been discovered yet. This is pretty basic. Fog of War, ladies and gents. Ooh, Rusty Butcher's Dagger. Looks like a recently abandoned campsite, and there is a Rusty Butcher's Dagger on the ground. It should help Teretha cut thorns that block our path. Let's try picking it up and right-clicking on it while Teretha is selected, and observe how it is placed in one of the inventory slots. Okay. Great job. Now notice how it's been placed in your inventory. That's right there. Make her hold it and protect herself against any threat. Why is blind an option? Did I just stab my own eyes out? What? Okay, so it looks like I have Butcher and Cut. The two options I have. I guess binding it is what does that. Great job. Notice how it's placed in the inventory. Yeah, okay. Characters can hold up to 6 items in the inventory, right-clicking the item while it's in the inventory. Oh, it says bind, not blind. In the inventory in the menu that offers 4 actions: stock, send, drop, and bind. Stock stocks the item into the character's settlement stockpile while they're inside the home region. Home regions are grassland and meadows with the construction called the Gathering Tree. Teretha doesn't have one yet. Send sends the item to one of the owner's party members, which we have none yet. And drop drops the item on the ground. Cool. Bind equips the item. Once you bind an item to a character's slots on the left side, the character's screen, it can be unequipped. It can't be unequipped. It can only be replaced by another item. Only matching categories shown in the white icons can be bound to the character, weapon, head, chest, inventory, and trinket. Okay. Nicely done. Notice how the dagger is fit in the weapon slot and the new skill is now connected to it. Before binding an item to the weapon slot, a character uses skills that are granted by the race trait. Humans, for example, have a punch skill. Do you know that, chat? Humans have a punch skill. Do you have a punch skill? Now, let's right-click on the thorns and cut them to continue down our path. Pokey, pokey, pokey. Stabby, stabby. Sup, Pack? I'm fondling some thorns. How's the game's audio, chat? Good volume? Could be louder, could be quieter. Path go. I was going to say path looks like it goes that way. Does it not? Guess it does not. Okay. There's more of a debuff. Injure self. Break wrist. Be ready for ambushes, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Ooh, it's a gnoll! Look, there's an enemy gnoll. A head gnawing on a piece of bone. We know that he's an enemy because of the red circle beneath her. Wait, hold on. What? They said she's an enemy or he's an enemy? I read that as he's, but I may have misread that. On the upper right corner of the screen your speed options. Currently game paused. Slow, normal, fast, or simply press space key to return to last speed option. Okay, for the purpose of this tutorial, the game is in pause mode now, but normally this wouldn't happen. As soon as you're ready to face the enemy, press space. Stab him to death! Get him! And cut and butcher. Stab him! You got this! Oh, I see. I can't actually speed up game. Attack targets enemies, deals 6 damage to endurance energy prerequisites, deals 2 damage to endurance. Let's try butcher. Requires 25 body energy. Yeah. I don't know what that means. Taratha just entered combat and immediately found herself at a target to stab without needing your assistance. As did your enemy. Each weapon has an auto-attack skill, and your characters only choose these when engaging an enemy. Other skills must be chosen by you. Also notice that there is a combat bar above her now, and a dead knoll in front of me. That's a lot of blood. It's like unconscious. I think he's dead, guys. I also found boots. Of course, you know, crash land on like an so-called abandoned island, murder all the locals. I think I'm the baddies, chat. Okay, so that gives me better stride skill, which gives me a sprint skill. Nice. It's a meat bug. Big fan of meat bugs, chat. You want to meet some bugs? Maroon bar is for endurance. Maroon. Mind. Self. Soul. Heart. Oh. Chat, I would just call that red, no? Anyway, and it shows how far Taratha is to being unconscious or possibly dead. It is also on the character's detail panel next to the inventory. Yeah, that one. Yellow bar is her action timer. When it is depleted, she will start to cast her currently selected skill if the target is within range of the chosen skill. Calling you a... you see, I feel the same way. The nerve! They called me a maroon. We'll see you when we see her, Raz. Cheers. Totally missed you because I'm reading this tutorial. Oh, interesting. Tell her to encamp. Yellow bar is her action timer. Which means holding Alt shows the combat participants. White bar appears when action is ready, and the... Okay. How cozy of a den. Looks like the Knolls started a mining operation here. But don't go anywhere, and they didn't go anywhere, and they abandoned the place. Luckily, they left behind a broken pickaxe. Should definitely prove useful trying to get rid of this boulder. Pickaxe? Oh. It's a bit rusty, but it should do the trick. Before you go back to the boulder, though, let's learn about camping. Taratha has been beaten from the previous combat, and this place is exactly what we need for a short camp. To rest her, she won't be able to use the pickaxe. She won't be able to use the pickaxe if all of her fatal traits are healed, or until all of her fatal traits are healed. In camp. I guess she just like makes a fire and camps. Awesome, this is a great opportunity to learn about character details while she's resting. Sheesh, what a maroon. Yeah, no, totally. It is very much an old Bugs Bunny thing. Here on the upper left side of the character panel is the character's name. It's not possible in this tutorial, but many maps allow you to change the character's name simply by left-clicking it. That's nice of you, game. Beneath that is the character's age and the entity it belongs to. Belongs to survivors is 28. Okay. On the bottom is the character's current activity. Sleeping. Got it. Resting around all of these meat bugs, clearly. Not to be confused, maroon, of course, not to be confused with a macaroon. On the bottom of the character's current activity bar and all of the assignments it has to it. Okay. When the characters pass certain thresholds by performing activities or casting skills, they level up their associated stat, increasing the stat base value by 1. Okay. On top of that, the character's traits also add up to the calculation to get to the final stat value, but we'll need to get to traits in a bit. Behind our energy bars, and their maximum is 100. Their minimum is 0 energy bars. When a stat's energy depletes to 0 by any means, traits, skills, or activities, that character receives a fatal trait associated with that stat, reducing it by 1. Fatal traits stack infinitely as red skull icons. Oh, fatal traits. As red skull icons, when a character's primary stat reduces to 0, it simply dies. Okay. To the right are primary stats and secondary stats. There are no limits to... Can you guys understand why this game was confusing as fuck without any tutorial? Which it certainly was previously. There's no limits to how high or low a secondary stat may go. Feel free to hover over them to get a sense of what they are and how they modify crucial aspects of the characters. We have what? Stride modifies movement speed. Wit modifies skill cast speed. Haste modifies action speed. Not to be confused with the first one that I hovered over. Modifies incoming damage. Perception. Oh my god, there's 2 here for each of these. There's stride, resistance, wit, perception, haste, power, Miora? Insight, rigor, and fortitude. Hot damn. Above the stats are the paths and crafts panels. Paths and crafts. Performing activities and triggering trait effects or casting skills grant the character path points. All right. When a character exceeds 100, they get to spend that 100 and you get to choose a reward. This is the primary way to progress a character and will be used extensively when they're in settlement, performing activities to gain new passions, perks, and feats, etc. Right next to it is in the crafts panel, which simply gives the character chosen assignments to craft new items and constructions and doodads, as long as they can pay for it. These will be queued to the assignments panel we've seen before. And finally, we have traits. They are the backbone of a character and provide numerous effects with triggers. Or with a time interval, they can modify stats and the look of a character and unlock a new path or craft choices, which make the character perform new and unexpected activities, and the list goes on. They are powerful toolbox that shape the characters into what it is, and have many categories, so feel free to hover over them and get a sense of their spectrum from race to personalities. So we have a human who's female, who's an adult, who's trying to find Hagen, who's currently camping, who's perceptive. See, this is why I'm interested in this game, chat. Who's an Earthborn. This character's spirit is Earth-oriented, alters path choices based on its color. They're an enthusiast, which alters path choices based on its color. They are ruthless in combat. Plus 25 haste. Human. Finishing work time activities rewards 7 path points and 1 unity. Casting auto attack skill will also reward 1 path point. Adults receive a trait called expertise, allowing them to critically gain extra points when performing activities of certain colors. This game's character stuff is kind of bonkers, but if I haven't gotten to that bit yet, but constructions are based on the buildings and stuff that you can build in your settlement in this game are based off of the knowledge that your characters have from the path points that they've acquired based on their histories. So it's like what you can build and your options for what you can construct is based off of what they've discovered based on their path points, their personalities, and what they are allowed to discover based on what they are and where they came from and who they are. Which is fascinating to me. Like, everything about this game is fascinating to me. Or a powerful toolbox, yes. Okay. You now completely know how a character panel operates. I wouldn't say that necessarily, but since Taritha is fully recovered and removed of all of her fatal traits, we can continue to get that boulder out of our way and continue the journey. Wake up! Let's draft by left-clicking on the party. Question is, how do I draft you? Also, I don't believe I've clicked on the crafts panel. Nope, I have not. Currently resting. Oh, you got up. Okay, select character. I left-clicking the party panel on the bottom left, and then back on the boulder. What boulder? I actually am not totally sure what boulder they want me to remove. Are you talking about this thing? I don't have prosperity. Oh, I see. That's how you want me to draft her. I understand now. And then go to the boulder by simply right-click it while she's selected. Start using the pickaxe. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure what they mean by boulder, so we'll have to find this thing. Meat bug is eating her brain. I mean, does seem like something a meat bug would do. Huh. Well, let's see if we can go find this boulder, shall we? Because I'll be honest, I have no idea what boulder they're talking about. I'll have to go find this boulder. Can't walk that way. Ah, there it is. Okay, so I do just need to go here and do that. Way too much like real life? Well, I mean, some of the coolest things in life are in real life, you know? And we broke our pickaxe, chat. Just like real life. Another obstacle cleared. Let's follow the path ahead and search for Hagen. Hint, characters with the yellow selection circles are considered neutral. Okay. Your characters will not engage with them automatically. In order to force engage, however, you can select your character control plus right-click. Whoa! On into a new area. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I swear that this game's a city builder. I know I'm just, like, running around with a single character. But yeah, no, this game seems really dope from what I've seen. I have no control. The game's taken over control. Oh, we found Hagen. Oh no, please get up. I finally found you. I'm going to hump the air until you stand up. Dude's got a baller mustache. Where am I, Taretha? You're alive. I thought I lost you in the tides. Feels like I'm gonna... Oh. We should get you to a resting place. I've been looking all over for you, and this place is really dangerous, Hagen. I killed one of the locals. We're desperately unequipped, and all I've got is this rusty dagger. He's got 2 different color eyes. Why don't we cautiously look around? That meadow seems peaceful. This meadow seems peaceful, right? If you say so. You'll see what I mean. Indeed, definitely more serene than the jungle I've been through. Oh, and keep an eye out for the hyena-like words that went away too quickly. Look, it's a magical tree there. Definitely. Looks like it's been here for a long time. Investments are open, chat. Magnificent. Looking around, I think this is where we should settle. I feel tranquil here. Can't argue with that. What should we call it? Tree of Light? Chat, what should we call it? How about Gathering Tree? It's the name of the developer of this game. I love it. Well, enough chit chat. Let's get to work. We need to find another place or build a boat, and then we should decide whether or not to eradicate these creatures so that we can peacefully settle here. How is that peaceful? Or to build a boat and leave the island for good. Absolutely. May it be easy for us. Thank you for saving my life. Dude, you were just like asleep on the beach. What the fuck? Looks like our friends, all right. Looks like our friends handling themselves pretty well, but not for long if we're not involved. Let's make sure that they utilize their resources and abilities to survive and progress and populate and explore. In the first men, characters are not directly controlled when they're disbanded in their home region. Instead, they choose from a pool of activities based on the assets of the settlement and, most importantly, themselves. Passions are the main way to pick a path for a character's lifelong professional journey. All right, this glowy thing. As they get to focus on a specific field, unlock new craftables on that field and improve themselves for new perks with their path choices. Select Teretha or Hagen and then left-click on the paths. Splendid. The characters spent 100 path points as soon as the panel was opened and wants you to pick a trait that'll improve it and therefore the settlement's efficiency. So I could give this person Gatherer, Artisan, Aspiring Adventurer, Collector, Hunter, Leader, Entertainer. I like that Entertainer's just a facepalm. For me, Gatherer seems like a good idea. They're waterborne. This character's spirit is water-oriented. Alterator's path choice is based on that. This person's an investigator. Collectible. Responsible for collecting industrial goods. I mean, Gatherer seems useful. And then you. 129 path points. Artisan responsible for crafting activities and may offer special archetypes based on settlement's assets. All right, let's give you that. Splendid. The characters... Okay, so we've spent 2. Uh-oh. Can't spend more points unless you want to pick a reward, so they're just kind of running off. Where are you headed? You're idle. Okay. You can't spend more path points unless you pick a reward. And currently presented path choices. Notice how the path bar is turned yellow. Meaning that your character currently has an active panel that needs to be resolved. Right? I don't know if it's yellow necessarily. Since Teretha was a captive, her life source, she doesn't have any lifelong passions or specialties. The plus tab on the paths panel allows you to pick a passion. Oh, okay, hold on. Seem to have lost that. With their hard-earned path points to carve themselves a path towards a professional goal. Picking a passion opens up a new tab related to itself for the consequent path choices, offering even more possibilities specifically tailored to the chosen passion. Notice that the colored borders of the passions in TFM, everything is related to a color. So if something is green, for instance, you should know that it has something to do with body stat or prosperity stat or simply a green-related assets. Hey, Sketchy. Maybe Hagen is one of the yellow path bar? Nope. I think I was supposed to just keep that menu up. Excellent. Now that the character has a passion to pursue and improve upon, no more life without responsibilities or consequences for the good of the pack. We have a passionate character, but in order to start... I guess I selected their passions. Like... Oh, okay. So those I did select. So Hagen is now a gatherer as his passion. And where did she go? That's a chick. You. And then Taritha's passion is an artisan. So I gave them passions is what I did. Apparently. Also, chat, you should say hi to Sketchy. Yeah. No, it's very small text, but like... Actually, can I make the text bigger? I don't think so. Yeah, it's literally just hotkeys. Fine. Ooh, hey, I like the playtime. That's kind of neat. Hey, Jules. How's things? All right, where are we digging here? You have a passionate character. Open up the character's craft panel, and... Okay, I need to... Open up the character's craft panel, which is glowing red, and click on the name of construction that says Mound. You mean Prosperity Mound? And then left-click on an empty space near the gathering tree, and let that character craft it on the construction site. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. They Are Billions vibes? They Are Billions is an RTS. This is a kind of a strange combination of God game and city builder, but I'm still very new to this. This game's not out until next week, so... Oh, hey, I found a hotkey. Hotkey good. Me like. Big fan of hotkeys. You know, honestly, from the little bits that I played of this game, I feel like it's gonna probably end up being like a weird hybrid of like a God game city builder, colony builder thing, and Don't Starve. But we'll see. Bruh, wake up! Where did my lady go? Ran off. There she is. Okay. Okay, well, I can't make a mound with you, so I guess I need the other guy. I need Buddy up here. I need Hagen up here to wake up and go make me a mound. Okay, can I don't think I can just wake him up. I'm sure that they'll make it eventually. We'll just speed up time. No, they haven't unlocked the speed. You want your own prosperity? I think you live in one. I just want prosperity. Doesn't need to be a mound. Mound would be a bonus, frankly. There's something about that that's just too funny. I wonder, actually, hold on. Hey, this scene does work. Curious if it would just transfer over. Neat. And turn camera on and off periodically. Currently, I'd be covering the text, so I'd rather not do that. Wake up, you lazy ship. Okay, he's gonna go build us a prosperity mound. Speaking of prosperity mound, how are you doing, audio? Welcome to something new. Audio's like pretty peak with that timing though. Bonk bonk. Game saved. Excellent. Music's pretty good too. Dum, dum. Why are you covered in injuries, boy? Hagen's got like multiple permanent injuries. All right, so now that now that we have a mound for our characters to bring related resources, let's learn about operation panels and points. Like other things, these are also related to color concepts. Characters in this menu up here, panel lets you see your settlement character list and their stats and key traits such as passions, passion archetypes, and combat classes. You can click on them to open their detailed character panel. which is this, right? Let's build a prosperity mound. Whoop whoop. Yeah, pretty much. Wah, 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 wah. I think yeah, it's random crud storage from what I've seen. Characters will prioritize this construction when bringing. Yeah, no, it's literally just like that. Anyway, and their archetypes and combat classes, and you can click them to open their detailed F2 panel. Lets you see the number of characters craftable. So these are all the built things that we can currently construct. We can make a nursery, a crafting table, a makeshift club, a gatherer's hut in one space. To make things easier for you, simply click a craftable and pick a crafter from the right side. So, crafting table seems important. Oh, and then it shows you the person who's capable of making it. So if I want to make a crafting table, Taritha is capable of making it. If I want to make a nursery, Taritha's capable of making it. If I want to make a club, both of them are capable of making it. Neat. All right, well, let's plop that down there. We need to wait for them to wake up, I suppose. All right, well, let's see what's next on here. The relations panel. Apparently the Dreadcap Knolls hate me by -200. Yep. And are easy. Did you hear that, chat? College Knolls are easy. Apparently there's a Knoll threat, and we have the escape boat. So there's 2 quests that we can go, chat. We can murder all the locals, or we can fuck off. What do you think? Are we murdering all the locals or effing off? F3 lets you know who's an ally or a friend, and if they have any quests, including your own settlement. What happens if my own settlement is not a friend? That seems bad. F off all the locals. So far, chat wants to kill the locals. Chat, what do we want to do? Kill the locals or build a boat? I kind of say porque nos dos, but, you know. -50 relation status means that you're their enemy and they hate you and they will attack. They hate you to death and will attack you on sight. So the Knolls are -200. They hate me so much that they will just like, no, you die. Between -50 and 50 means they're neutral to you, but can be force engaged. Above 50 means that they're friendly to you and won't attack, and you won't be able to attack or force engage them. Okay. I mean, we killed one already. We're in the first tutorial mission. Go easy. There's a faction system. I can tell you for a fact you can make friends. This is a tutorial. Go easy on the game for the first tutorial mission, man. The above 50 means that they're friendly to you and won't attack you. This seems to be like a very basic like scenario style mission. I won't attack you, but they'll be able to force engage them if you do. Traditions on F4. Ooh. Unlocks new passions for your characters to pursue. The big button just underneath the tree lets you know how much unity you need to pick up a new tradition. Well, as long as I don't need to, you know, make military software, I guess we're good with unity, hey? Below is your currently owned ones. So big button. Below is your currently owned ones. Above are the ones on the tree trunk that are your pickables. So these are unlockables. Pyromancy, I'm in. Hydromancy, Geomancy, Shadowmancy. Radiancy? I question as to whether or not that's a word, but... Chat, I'm very radiancy. I can't stop moving. They're like polishing their knives. Look at that. I love these little details. She's cleaning her dagger because it was rusty. All I see is stuff floating around on the Bluebee screen. Bluebee screen? Bluebee screen. What's a Bluebee screen? Is that like a blue-footed booby screen? So we have Earth Domain, Water Domain, Fire Domain, Light Domain, Shadow Domain, Arcana. That's... okay. Above all the trees, trunks... okay. If a tradition is up the tree's green area, okay, it means that you need to unlock other traditions before getting that one. Left-clicking a tradition allows you to see its line of prerequisites and requirements required to get it. Requires fire domain tradition. Okay. Interesting. So these are like tech trees within tech trees, essentially. Oh, I just unlocked Arcana. All right. Then I guess I need 180 to unlock more. How much do I have right now? I'm assuming 416. Okay. Let's do fire. So these are the ones that I have. These are the ones that I can currently unlock. These are the ones I'll be able to unlock in the future. Oh boy. All right. Adaptions. 5. Adaptations panel presents you with a permanent settlement-wide or group-based modifiers that affect multiple characters with the same criteria. This is dense and I like it. And now it's glowing! I think that was intended. Also, chat, are you following? There's going to be a test, by the way. Written and multiple choice. To unlock one among multiple randomly generated choices, you need the amity requirement shown in the upper right corner below the yellow bar is your already unlocked adaptations, so none. The gathering tree with chests next to it, with the chests next to it on the upper right panel is the settlement stockpile. Oh, this. So, huh. Okay. What year is it? Clay, chunk of rock, tree trunk, water, plain shroom, and gathering fruit. Aphrodisiacs. Pretty much, it's just like, I'm sorry, what? The gathering tree has chests to the left of this panel is your stockpile. Yes, okay. There aren't individual or collective item limits for the stockpile. Yay! You can stack as many items as you wish. Don't forget to utilize the filters above or for a more convenient... Okay, sweet, yeah. For a more convenient search, you can click on items and send them to your disbanded settlement characters instantly. You can click on items and send them to disbanded settlement characters instantly. Okay, I get it. But if I decide I don't want to send it to them, I guess I can just hit escape. Hover over the item category filters at the stockpile to learn more about them. That makes sense. Filter consumables, filter buildable, filter poop. Perfect. No stockpile logic needed? Yeah, no, it's kind of nice. I mean, it is a god game. I don't think I've ever played a... Oh, hey, shit! I can already do another path. Oh. I could give him cook. I could give him efficient. I could make him a better gatherer. I could give him a water carrier, which allows him to carry water carries water to wherever. Seems important. And then I can click on this plus to select a path reward. Caretaker, artisan. I mean, what did we give him previously? We gave him gatherer passion. Crafts toys and performs teaching sessions preparing for infants and children to adulthood. A diviner. Aspiring adventurer. Let's give you artisan. Give you healthy. Whenever a character levels up a body stat that permanently increases their maximum endurance by 3. Yo, the builds in this are going to be bonkers. Like, this is going to be bananas. God, there's so many different paths. So that's general. Inspirational, so passions and perks. Passions and archetypes. And then just passions. So this gives them new passions. These are perks towards passions. And these are archetype passions. Okay. Not following, but working on it. Watch me just like run out of food. All this game's just idling in the background. Acts of Earthborn and Artisan. Warcrafter, making weapons. We'll give you a Warcrafter. We're also like gaining all of these permanent afflictions because they're just sleeping outside. Yeah, no, we need to get them inside, I think. Hover order over the item category in the stockpile to learn more about them. Yep. Congratulations, you've just finished the tutorial. If you wish to see the victory screen, either explore further or towards the northeast path with a drafted party or craft the escape boat. Good luck. No, I don't think they sleep in the prosperity mound. I'm actually not sure what the prosperity mound is for, to be completely honest with you. I do have a gatherer's hut, though. We can build a gatherer's hut. We shall construct a gatherer's hut and see what happens. So apologies for all of that reading, chat, but I could get a round of beers. I'm curious about how many people are still awake after all of that. But let's see if we can just mess around with this for a little bit, I think. They do still have the game speeds. Throwing you in the deep end? Oh, trust me, this is nothing compared to the original demo. That threw you into the deep end. At least this actually gave me like a clear instruction of what all the UI does. This is all I had previously. Is there Oh, I was gonna say. Check out the curated list of the First Men videos on YouTube. We'll learn more about the game and explore strategies. It's one of those games where they just link you a YouTube playlist. Yeah, this is what they gave us previously, but even this is better than what was there previously. Button logo is pretty confusing. It's fine. Well, this is just kind of your basic run through of everything. Feedback and bug reporting tool. So I still, no, because I'm still in this. Well, I mean, I know how to leave. It's literally walk up that way. But I have to craft an escape boat to finish this tutorial. So I kind of want to figure out how to do that. I'm going to mess around for a little bit. Ah, escape boat. We need 6 timber. So I'm assuming we need to gather timber to do that. Crafting table. Okay. I'm going to read that as hammer punch, because that's what I read that as. Nail clipper. Why would I want to make nail clipper? Oh, it's for infants. Huh. All right, what can we give you? Dirt runner. Violence. Collector. Makeshift sickle. Sharpener's rock. Chad, I can make an industry mound. Not that I know what that's for, by the way. But we're going to make an industry mound. You there, bud. You're still not ready to do much. Wow, this person's... She's just, like, spamming through everything. Give her brave. Crossboyer. I'm just looking at all the different options. You heard it here first, folks? Apparently. I don't know. I've never had an infant before. I don't know what to do with them. Is that what we call weed bushes? I mean, clearly. Not only that, but it's make 3 nail clippers. I need to knock down trees. Can I select trees? Chop, chop. Okay. I'm trying... scrap axe, I'm assuming. Okay, this is kind of weird. You don't click on the icon, you click on, like, the space around the icon. So, theoretically, she should make us an axe. Adaptations. Ooh. Killer Instincts. All Fireborn characters gain +1 permanent heart. Unholy Powers. All Shadowborn characters gain +1 permanent body. I want +1 permanent body. All Earthborn characters gain 1+ permanent self. I also want that. That sounds great. All Shadowborn characters get +1 permanent soul. Okay. I'd like to remind everybody that people are just sitting here dying because we don't actually have anywhere to sleep. Tailor's workshop. Also, like, kind of curious about this. Hold on a second. Can I stock, send, drop, bind? I can't bind it. Oh, it requires a nursery. I'm just fucking around right now. I'm building stuff because this seems like a good time to do that. Crafted a scrap axe. Does that mean you're gonna go chop down trees now? What are you doing? Where did my other guy go? Hagen! This right here. Hand it to him. Bind. Oh, what? I can't do that? I wonder what he requires in order to be able to use it. At least 10 body. Well, I mean, his body's at 6. Doesn't have enough body. What did that say? It says what you think it said. If you're asking what I think you're asking. It says what you think it said. Alright, let's just keep fiddling. Once again, we are just, like, stuck in the middle of the tutorial, so... But what she has, yes, it is an impregnation salve. And I need to make... Where did it go? I lost it. Nursery. I need to make one of these. I do quite like the way the buildings look. They're very quaint. Like, this is the gatherer's hut, and this is going to be the nursery. I think dude needs a shower. He's green. You actually misread it? Wait, what did you think it said? Now I'm curious. Oh, okay, sure. That's pretty bad. That's suboptimal. That would be suboptimal. You did the same. Okay, so I play too much Caves of Cud, and in that game, all injectors are called salves. So I'm very used to the word salve for that reason. Whenever this character finishes a work time activity, they get 1 mind experience. Grants in 1 industry after every successful activity. Let's do the mind. Give you mind experience. I like that he doesn't have enough body skill. I guess I could send it to her. I just want him to chop down wood, but send to her, and she. I guess actually no, I don't want to keep it with her because the axe would remove her knife, and I want her to keep her knife. So. I mean, Caves of Cud is a absolute fucking masterclass in world design, so. This game's quite quaint so far. But yeah, no, I don't think that there's slaves in this game. I love that there's no direct control. It's something that I really enjoy. But I think part of that is because of my obsessions with Dorfor, right? Comforter. Whenever a settlement member finishes sleeping, this character removes a random fatal trait. Oh. From them. That's interesting. They comfort other people. Erratic. Whenever this character receives a fatal trait, it's a 10% chance to be instantly removed. Creative. Whenever this character finishes a downtime activity, it has a 5% chance to gain 60 path points. Okay. Kind of like the comforter idea. I think the concept of body features is really funny. Fatal traits is those little skulls, yeah. Right. Removes the need to visit the gathering tree when crafting constructions and doodads. Yeah, no. Fatals equal bad. I'm trying to figure out how to chop down timber currently. Oh, there you go. You can just use that. Think. I did play an earlier demo of this game, but never much more beyond the initial, like, 2 hours. Need a log cutter passion. That's kind of what I figured, something along those lines. But trying to figure out how to make that pop up has been a bit of a ordeal, I suppose. Actually, hold on. Looks like I got Axe Crafter. That's like halfway there, right? It's a blue trait. Got it. Well, we'll just let them do their thing for a little bit, because I can't speed up time just yet. Certainly is one hell of a chill as fuck start, though. I'm sure we'll find it. I like that they've both just kind of sawed it off to somewhere. Oh, there you are. What you up to there? You're gathering plane shrooms. And she's used the impregnation salve, so she's gonna have fun with herself for a bit. I have a couple of rough months, I think. You need to have some of those removed, buddy. Can I tell you to camp? Like, I guess I could theoretically draft him. And yeah, select a character. Interesting. They're like mining and logging camps in AOE2. It's kind of what it seems like. I don't know. It's terribly explained. Put it bluntly. When it comes to the mounds. But yeah, that's kind of the gist that I've gotten. Yeah, no, definitely. Like, it's teleporting it into the... Because, like, I think the stockpile is just the tree, right? It's like the center of town or whatever. I mean, this is another... It seems to be another one of those games that just kind of operates with its own verbiage, and it's just kind of a matter of figuring out what the verbiage means. I'm sorry, what? Okay, I guess I selected the wrong person. You know what? Let's just draft the two of them. And we'll move on to... Add selected character to the party? Is that how I do that? Oh, I see. She's passed out. Look up there, honey. Our tiger? If streamer asks for advice, feel free to offer advice. We're okay. Don't worry. I'm not, like, inexperienced in brutally annoyingly difficult games. And I'm okay with bashing my head against things and losing. I'll figure it out one step at a time. But audience telling streamer to do things is the best way to make this streamer go, I'm gonna just ignore everything you say. Just the way I've always operated. Is what it is. So, if I ask you for advice, feel free to offer it. Otherwise, you're here to watch. I'm here to learn. So, do I not have any control over you then? There we go. That's what I wanted to do. I'm gonna say, did you not have an axe in your inventory? I don't want to ask. That was the point I was trying to make. I'll figure it out. It's all good. Looks like there's a spider up there eating something. Cool. If you were the same way, you would know not to offer in the first place. The sky, hobo. I certainly hope it is. If the sky isn't up, we're all in trouble. Also, hey, Bob, what's up, man? All right. Let's just keep going for a walk. And explore a little more. I think this is where the game told me to get credits, but I could be wrong. You know? It's like, go this way. It's like, sure about that? And rest. I mean, it's certainly not morning for Hobo. It's like mid-late afternoon for him. But to anybody who is new to this channel, because I can tell some of you are, this is kind of primarily a Dwarf Fortress channel. I'm no stranger to weirdly obtuse, complicated games, and get that it takes a lot of, like, bashing your forehead against it to, like, wrap your head around it, so don't worry, we're fine. Do understand your concerns, though. Considering ordering some food. Set the chef, considering ordering some food. But, no, I feel that. What kind of food are you thinking about ordering? I mean, I caved and got a pizza the other day. Worth, even though it happens to the best of us. There we go. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for these to go away. We're going to explore the rest of this map. However small it is. Actually, quite a bit of it. My brother in Christ, I speak dwarf. Which actually isn't totally incorrect. I can read the dwarven language generally. No sleeping for you? Hell yeah. There we go. Through almost all of these fatals. Basically, when people tell me, they're just like, if you need any help, let me know. And my response is always, that's okay, losing is fun. Because then it's genuinely how I feel. Oh, hey, 2 kids were born. Hold on a second. Oh. Well, obviously they're not drafted, but child soldiers, anybody? Can I not draft them? Oh, that's a shame. All right, well, we should undraft them and allow them to head back to camp, I guess. I undraft you. Select character, right-click, remove them from party. Right-clicked. That seems busted. This really reminds you of Don't Starve. It kind of has a bit of that vibe, doesn't it? At least the walking around part does. Meanwhile, we're just leaving our children out here with this deer. It's okay, the deer will take care of them. I'm sure that's not true at all. I'm just perplexed as to why I can't remove them. Remove selected character from the party. Like literally hitting right click. Doesn't do anything. Young lady wants you to save his son. Wait, what? Apparently I discovered something about saving somebody's son. Make this sepia and add some monsters and blammo? Totally. I guess in order to remove them, maybe they have to go all the way over here. That fog of war or an actual wall? I think it's like a cliff face. Actually, I think I can go here. Hold up. Where this takes me. I mean, like, this is fog of war, This is Fog of War. That's a cliff. And there's also like a boulder in the way there blocking that. This is a friendly dog. Finally, someone who can wield a weapon. I haven't seen one of your kind for a long time. I need your help. What? Okay. When we tried to escape these damn enslaving gnolls to the south, they captured my beautiful boy. Please get her. Okay, please get her their cavern and into their cavern and save them. Okay. I mean, I have one person with a weapon and one person without a weapon. We're breaking down the sides of this. Let's see if we can punch them to death. There's two gnolls. She has a knife and the stab skill, and he has a fist and a punch skill. Oh no, they've netted us. This is a suboptimal fight here, I would say. Can you break up? There you go. Go punch this lad. Can you turn around and beat the crap out of you? This lady just gave birth to a baby and is now just like fighting with gnolls. Seems not wise. Let's see if I can back you up. Let's tag team him. What's this? The net. For restraining things? Apparently they feel mocked. We should camp a little bit. Because they got pretty injured in that. Low quality leather bed. You sleep in the bed? Or are you just destroying the bed? What? Oh, you destroyed the bed. Okay. Scrap slingshot. That's better than a crap slingshot. Chests. Assuming that there's gonna be more of them. Just letting them heal. Don't forget, we've left 2 children on the pathway, by the way. Ordering nachos? Hell yeah. You know, I've never played any of the guild games. Never played a single one of those. Yeah, I don't know. This definitely seems like a fuck around and find out kind of game. Which I'm super fine with. Can I make you check these? Before kids in the chest. Young lady wants you to save his son. Save her son? I wonder if that's intentional or not. The young lady wants you to save his son. Is that intentional wording? If so, that's interesting. If not, that's a typo. This is nothing like that game. Fair enough. I've never played a guild. I just know that those games exist and get, like, panned in reviews. All right, lads, wake up. I don't know what you just did, but it felt like there should have been a sound effect there. Give you aspiring adventurer. I don't know what's in this chest. Making it so difficult. Guess that's everything. Seeing bones, that's a good sign. Yeah, I'm assuming typo, but I'm still just like, that's an interesting way to word that. Well, this is off to a good start. Are we fighting with a meat bug? Apparently we're fighting with a meat bug. And some dude shooting stuff at us. It's a Knoll. Kick his ass, boys! Oh no, is the soup your son? Hey, Tofu. Just because it's inconsistent? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't even know who that faction is. Early access game, pre-early access game even, but really feels like there should be combat sounds here. Yeah, honestly, there's certainly some interesting, like, things to consider so far that we've discovered in this. We haven't even been in here for too long. Scrap metal chest plate. Bind. Can I not bind it? Oh, I see. You don't have enough stride. Could, however, bind the slingshot. Bind the ring. Let's send that to you. And you bind that armor. Also a low-quality bedroll. BRB, I have to visit my Mound of Prosperity. Yes, no, this is true. Everybody has to visit their Mound of Prosperity sometimes. Now I have a slingshot and a pokey stick. Kind of wish that there was a combat log here. I feel like this would that would actually make things a lot easier here if there was a combat log. Bone Club, chat. You guys want to go to the Bone Club? How's the Sims Ragnarok DLC going? I don't know, still in the tutorial. I guess technically we finished the tutorial, but I have no idea what I'm doing yet, so I don't know. Seems cool so far. Well, there's a Knoll, and here's a Knoll. Actually pretty nice. They go for the guy with the ranged weapon. Spotted the weakness, and he went for the weakness. I like that we're not killing them. We're making them unconscious. It's kind of funny. Also stealing all their stuff. Borrowing all their stuff. Oh, hey, I ate a boiled chicken leg. Which gives plus 15 endurance. Hit. No. For this one. Oh, you shoot big zappy things. So par for the course, you guess? What, like that you have no idea what you're doing, or it felt like The Sims? I mean, I played the demo way back when, but when I played the demo, it didn't even have a tutorial. Like, I had a build of this game, like, maybe a year ago? I don't even recall it having a tutorial, so being lost after a tutorial is better than not having one to begin with. A wooden training sword. Well, if Dwarf Fortress has taught me anything, that's completely useless. So I do recall being completely fucking lost playing this earlier. But this already seems a lot more approachable. I mean, like, in this tutorial, it's already explained, like, at least what the UI means. But, I don't know. This game just seems weird because, like, I've never seen a game that's built the way this game is built. But that also doesn't mean anything bad, necessarily. But if you're lost but also fascinated, that's probably good. Oh, that's generally a very good sign, Were Ducky. Chat investments are open if you want to throw your tickets into the ether. So no, I mean, if I start playing a game and I'm like, man, this is weird and I don't understand any of it, but I'm interested and want to know more, that's generally a very good sign. Let's back you up. Wow, they're dying real fast now. Fortified helmet. Is that like wine? Can I bind stuff while you're in combat? Damn right. I kind of like the way the gnolls look. They have like a crazy look in their eyes. It's very funny looking. He picks up the makeshift bedroll. Don't forget, we left our children on the pathway out here. Sorry, Sybil. Or I left this one lady's child on the pathway here because we're trying to find this other guy's child. Or this other person's child. It just looks like cute doggos to you. I've never seen a dog that looks like that. Okay, so where the heck's this kid at? Let's go beat this gnoll to death. Wow, okay, what's with the we refuse to path straight line that way thing? Seems odd. Like, pathing that way seems to make sense. Have courage, cowardly dog cartoon. Why are you telling them? Oh, I see. I understand now. I thought you were cheering for the wrong side here. Beat the Nolan to death. Is this America? I mean, it can be if you want it to be. I kind of bothers me that I can't specifically select one of them. Man, that looks like it makes it hard to see. I feel like it should give them less visual awareness, considering it's just like putting like green grass all over their eyes. Why did they insist on walking all the way around that? What? There's a wolf. Stab wolf, please. Let's go get this dude while we're at him. Is that a TV? That looks like a TV. Like, I don't know what that is, but it kind of looks like a TV to me. Flintstones ass Knowles, I know, right? I'm assuming that's where this kid is. Hey, I'm stuck in here, and I missed my mommy so much. Please release me from this cage. So... Let's see if they both need to be here to do this. Mayhaps we need to find key. Can't interact with at least one overseers. We need a cage key in the inventory. Okay, so I guess we need to find the key. I would really like to know why they can't just walk straight through here and why they have to walk all the way around this stupid thing. Inventory. Okay, so that's just picking up bones. Lets us eat food. Check this. I would greatly appreciate being able to speed up time right now, but it's still locked in this mission. Found some money. Sounds like a good friend, though, Soul. Oh, there it is. Duh. Overseer's cage key. Let's see if they can path all the way up here. Looks like they can. Well, now we wait. There used to be this raccoon that would follow me and my family on hikes or on walks around where we lived. All right, so I think that this finishes this quest. Thank you. Also, yeah, aren't you talking about Radagast? Thank you so much. All we have to do is get back to my mommy now, but first I need to get my training sword. Please go and get it and drop it around the cage. Drop. Man, you are a ugly individual. My father's lessons will finally pay off. I'll follow you. Where was your mom? I think your mom was out here. Now we wait. Never mind, not judging. Nope. I mean, I'm judging. Obviously also got himself caught. Bum, 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 bum. Murdering an island of gnolls. You know, I always like a game that has gnolls in it because I feel like gnolls are not a mythical creature that you see every day. You know what I mean? Like they're very much something that you see from. Like, I don't know. They're not like, you know, dwarves or elves. It's like, oh shit, gnolls. Like, damn, I don't see gnolls all the time. Also, Honig, or whatever Mum's name is, Mommy, says kid. Mommy, had a giant axe. Why didn't she just fucking do it herself? Congratulations on finishing the tutorial campaign. You may now try out other campaigns and test your knowledge. I guess that means I need to exit to the main menu. Game lied to me. It didn't actually unlock them. All right, well, now we'll see if I click the wrong option here. We'll wait for them to walk up there. We'll do that again. Mom should have joined us and helped us with this fight, I swear. But yeah, I don't know. This game seems dense, but it doesn't seem that bad. Tooltip said that the first campaign isn't available yet. Oh, that would make sense. Which means then we'll just go play a custom map. I didn't read the whole thing, I'll be honest. But it's kind of funny that the tutorial mission is available, and then it's just like, you can go do this, but also you can't. That's fine, though. I like that chat can read faster than me, and I just don't bother to try. Which is the reality of it. All right. Quit to title. Okay, thank you for completing. You may now try out the other ones in order to test. Okay, campaign. And then this says under development. Okay, so this is just not available. So what I think I'm going to do is we have these different maps. God, I love the art in this game. Like, I'd put that shit on my wall. Like, that just looks awesome. Well, let's put a marker down here. Try to save PC, okay, from the depths of Yardishim's impossible cat hell. Do not step into the lava and stay away from the roaming cat catchers he put on PC's way. And collect echoes of light to unlock Yardream's gates to reach your freedom. I think that this game is just like on some kind of drugs. Well, so what's up, Strider? Okay. It was cat mission. Raid a series of boss layers with unique mechanics. Lords of Elenil encrusted Elven Sentinel party to escort Avatar of Gathering Tree. To escort Avatar of Gathering Tree. I think we should just do it. Like, it's kind of funny. It's like, games like, we don't have any campaign missions. These all sound like campaign missions to me. Only survivors of the initial ambush are a single member of the Elven party and the injured Avatar. You are in control of the last Strider in your final attempts to fend off the crazed forces of whatever the fuck that means. I don't know what that means, Where Ducky, but cool. The owner of a hippo... The owner of the Hippodrome says Effendi is obsessed with horse racing. What is this video game? You're gonna go to bed. Night, everyone. Night. You know what I think I'm gonna do, chat? This game gets its campaign, or hopefully, I'm assuming, is going to get campaign missions next week, because it does release next week. I think I'm gonna wait until these are playable, and then we'll return to this. I think that's what we're gonna do. I hope that that works for you guys. Because that tutorial is super interesting. And I'm very, very, very... It's not in my mind. In my mind, it's a battle arena where you duel with hippos. Hobo, don't ruin my headcanon. But no, I think that this is something that we'll have to return to once it's released next week. So does that work for all of you guys? We put this up as like an initial like, here's an idea of what this game is going to be. We'll return next week. All right? Because I'm extraordinarily curious about this video game. And I think we'll hold off till then. Sounds good? All right, I got something else that we can go play. That's cool. Game is really cool.